What if I told you that everything you want in life, every goal, every dream, every ounce of success you're striving for can be achieved simply by mastering one thing, your mind? Imagine if you could unlock the full potential of your mental strength, train yourself to think like a champion, and take control of your destiny. Sounds impossible? Well, that's exactly what Andrew Tate has done. And it's not just about physical strength or external circumstances. It's about using the power of your mind to dominate every area of your life. We often underestimate the power of the mind. We get caught up in external obstacles, our environment, people's opinions, our finances, and forget that the biggest battle is fought within. The reality is that your mind is the ultimate tool for success or failure. The way you think, the way you perceive challenges, and the way you react to setbacks is what defines your future. And the great news is, you have the power to shape it. This is where Andrew Tate's psychological blueprint comes in. Tate's approach isn't about overnight success. It's about developing a mindset that's invincible, one that thrives under pressure, grows from failure, and seeks constant improvement. It's about conditioning your mind to never back down, no matter how tough things get. This blueprint is not a set of techniques or tricks. It's a way of living, thinking, and conquering that anyone can adopt. But here's the catch. You've got to be willing to challenge the way you think now. You've got to be ready to step up and take control, because once you do, nothing will be able to stop you. Now, let me offer you something in return for sticking with me through this. If you stay focused and absorb these lessons, you'll gain something powerful by the end of this video. A new perspective, a blueprint for action, and the keys to unlock a level of mental strength you never thought possible. But here's the deal. This isn't just about watching, it's about taking action. Your future self will thank you for it. So, how do you begin to tap into the power of your mind like Andrew Tate does every single day? Let's start by understanding one fundamental truth. Your mind is the true source of your power. Think about it. Before you take any physical action, you first need to think it. You need to visualize it. Every successful move, every achievement, every winning moment starts with a thought in your head. Whether it's the decision to get up early, the decision to face a challenge head on, or the decision to push through when everything in you is telling you to quit, the power lies in your mind. The thoughts you feed yourself will either make you or break you. But here's the twist. Not all thoughts are created equal. Your mind is a battlefield, constantly battling between positive, empowering thoughts and negative, limiting ones. And just like any battlefield, you can't afford to be passive. You must actively choose what thoughts you allow to take root. Andrew Tate understands this deeply. He's conditioned his mind to focus only on the thoughts that will propel him forward. Negative thinking has no place in his world. Doubt, fear, insecurity, they're discarded. Instead, he chooses to focus on power, success, and the unshakable belief that he is in control of his destiny. What does this mean for you? It means you need to start being selective about your thoughts. You have to become hyper aware of the narratives you're telling yourself. Are you telling yourself that you're not good enough, not capable enough, or that success is reserved for someone else? If you are, then you're sabotaging your own success. Your mind is your greatest asset, but if you don't treat it as such, it will become your greatest enemy. The first step in Andrew Tate's blueprint for dominance is taking full responsibility for your thoughts. No more excuses, no more blaming the outside world for your struggles. It all starts with you. Now, this isn't easy. It's going to take work. Your brain is wired to keep you in your comfort zone, to resist change, and to hold on to old limiting beliefs. But you have to override that programming. The truth is, your mind can either be your prison or your palace. It's all about what you choose to feed it. So, are you ready to break free from the chains that are holding you back? Are you ready to dominate your mind and unlock a new level of power within you? Remember, success isn't a result of external circumstances. It's a product of your internal belief system. The champions, the people who truly dominate, are those who believe in themselves more than anyone else. They understand that if they control their mind, they control their life. And when you take control of your mind, you can take control of everything else. By the end of this video, you'll have a deeper understanding of how to use the psychological blueprint Andrew Tate has perfected. You'll learn how to build that unshakable confidence, how to develop mental toughness, and how to train yourself to never quit. But first, you've got to embrace this truth. Your mind is the key. Start using it to your advantage, and everything you want in life will become inevitable. The road ahead may seem challenging, but remember, it's not the obstacles that define you. It's how you choose to rise above them. And if you take control of your mind, there's no challenge that will ever be too big. Keep going, because this is just the beginning. What would it feel like if you could walk into any room, any situation, and feel absolutely untouchable? What if you could approach challenges without a shred of doubt, knowing that success is yours for the taking? confidence isn't just a trait. It's a state of mind that can be built, shaped, and grown. And it all starts with the understanding that confidence is the bedrock of dominance. Without it, nothing else matters. No matter how much you work, no matter how many sacrifices you make, if you don't believe in yourself, you'll never rise to your true potential. Confidence is the belief that you are worthy of success, that you are capable of achieving greatness, and that no obstacle can stand in your way. It's not about arrogance or being better than others. It's about knowing that you have the power within you to succeed no matter the odds. You can't fake confidence. It's something that you build from within, step by step, decision by decision. And once it's built, it becomes an unstoppable force. But how do you cultivate this kind of confidence? It starts with embracing discomfort. The path to becoming truly confident isn't easy. It requires pushing yourself out of your comfort zone, facing fears head on, and consistently proving to yourself that you are capable of more than you ever imagined. Confidence isn't something you're born with, it's something you develop through action. The more you face difficult situations and take risks, the more you build your confidence. Consider this, how many times have you been in a situation where you hesitated, doubted yourself, or held back because of fear of failure or rejection? That moment of hesitation is where your growth happens. Confidence is forged in those moments when you feel the fear but choose to move forward anyway. Every time you do something you thought you couldn't, your confidence grows. It's a muscle, and like any muscle, it gets stronger with regular use. Here's the truth. Confidence isn't about being perfect, it's about being willing. It's about stepping up, even when you don't have all the answers. It's about taking risks when the outcome is uncertain. The moment you accept that you don't need to have it all figured out is the moment you stop holding yourself back. Confidence isn't the absence of fear or uncertainty. It's the ability to take action in spite of them. This kind of confidence is what separates the successful from the mediocre. The successful ones are the ones who refuse to let fear control them. They choose to act even when they don't have all the answers. They trust themselves and their abilities, and that belief drives them forward no matter what. But what happens when you lack confidence? Without confidence, you hold yourself back, you play small, you let opportunities slip through your fingers because you're afraid to take risks. You settle for less because you're too scared to reach for more. But here's the catch, you have a choice. You can decide right now to stop doubting yourself and to start believing in your own power. The only thing standing between you and your dreams is your own belief in yourself. Building confidence requires positive self-talk. The way you speak to yourself shapes your reality. If you tell yourself you're not good enough, that you'll never make it, or that others are more talented or more capable, you're planting seeds of doubt. But if you start affirming your strengths, reminding yourself of past wins, and pushing yourself to believe that you are worthy of success, those thoughts will become your new reality. You are your most powerful ally, but only if you speak to yourself like you believe it. Every time you face a setback or failure, remind yourself that it's not the end, it's the beginning of a new lesson. Confidence isn't built by avoiding failure, it's built by learning from it and continuing to move forward. When you fail and get back up, you become unbreakable. Every obstacle you face is an opportunity to strengthen your belief in yourself. Failure doesn't define you. What defines you is how you respond to it. Do you let it break you, or do you use it to fuel your confidence and keep pushing? The key to confidence is consistency. It's easy to be confident when things are going well, but true confidence is revealed when you face challenges and adversity. It's about sticking to your beliefs and values, even when the world around you may be falling apart. The most confident people are not the ones who never struggle, they're the ones who keep going despite the struggle. They are the ones who face adversity head on and use it to propel themselves to new heights. Start small. Take one step today that scares you, that challenges you, that requires you to face your fears. Maybe it's speaking up in a meeting, taking on a new challenge at work, or doing something outside of your comfort zone. Each time you face something difficult and come out on top, your confidence will grow. And the more your confidence grows, the more you'll realize that you are capable of achieving far more than you ever thought possible. Remember, confidence is the foundation upon which everything else is built. Without it, nothing else will work. But when you believe in yourself, when you truly understand that you are capable, the doors to success open wide. You become unstoppable. You stop questioning your worth, and you start acting like the person you were always meant to be. This isn't just about achieving your goals. It's about redefining what's possible for you. In the end, confidence is what drives you to take the leap. when others stay behind. It's the key to unlocking your potential and taking control of your future. So make today the day you commit to building unshakable confidence, because once you do, you'll realize that no challenge is too great, no dream is too big, and no limit exists for someone who truly believes in themselves. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to accomplish so much while others struggle to stay on track? What's the secret behind those who achieve greatness and constantly push forward no matter the distractions? The answer lies in one powerful concept: relentless focus. Focus is the key to mastery, and without it, success becomes a distant dream. It's easy to get lost in the noise of the world. Distractions are everywhere. But if you want to rise above the ordinary, you must learn to harness your attention like a laser beam, cutting through everything that doesn't serve your goals. Focus is a skill. It's not something you're born with, it's something you develop. And the best part, the more you practice focus, the stronger it becomes. Just like building muscle at the gym, focusing requires consistent effort. In a world filled with endless notifications, distractions, and chaos, mastering focus is a game changer. It's what will set you apart from the rest. The truth is, you can only achieve greatness if you can train your mind to eliminate everything that doesn't serve your purpose. That means saying no to distractions, resisting the urge to multitask, and committing to the singular task at hand with complete dedication. But what does it take to develop this level of focus? The first step is to clarify your vision. Without a clear and defined goal, your focus will scatter in all directions. When you have a vision, you have a destination. It's like navigating through a dense forest. You need to know where you're headed so you don't get lost. Your vision becomes your guide, your compass. It becomes the thing that anchors you when the distractions try to pull you in different directions. The next step is to eliminate distractions. In today's world, distractions are relentless. Social media, notifications, emails, people, and the endless stream of information all try to pull your attention in 1,000 different directions. But every time you get distracted, you lose valuable time and energy. Focus requires sacrifice. You must be willing to cut out the things that don't contribute to your mission. This might mean turning off your phone during important work, avoiding unnecessary conversations, or even distancing yourself from negative influences. The more you protect your focus, the more your ability to achieve increases. However, it's not just about removing distractions, it's also about cultivating the right environment for focus. Your environment plays a massive role in your ability to concentrate. If you surround yourself with clutter, noise, or negativity, your mind will reflect that chaos. On the other hand, when you create a clean, organized, and positive environment, your mind becomes more focused and productive. Take a moment to think about your environment. Does it support your goals, or does it pull your attention away from what truly matters? Another key to relentless focus is embracing the power of single tasking. In a world that celebrates multitasking, it's easy to fall into the trap of doing multiple things at once, but research shows that multitasking actually reduces productivity. When you divide your attention, you spread yourself thin and can't give your full energy to anything. Focus on one task at a time. Pour all your energy into that task until it's complete, and then move on to the next one. Single tasking isn't just about efficiency, it's about mastery. When you focus on one thing at a time, you give yourself the chance to go deeper and achieve more than you ever thought possible. But focus isn't just about the actions you take, it's also about your mindset. Your mindset determines how long you can sustain your focus. If you see every challenge or task as an obstacle, your focus will start to waver. However, if you approach each task as an opportunity, as a stepping stone toward your larger goal, you'll find it easier to stay locked in. Remember, every task you complete with full focus is a victory. It builds momentum, and that momentum fuels more focus. Another powerful strategy for strengthening your focus is to develop mental discipline. Mental discipline is the ability to stay focused even when you don't feel like it. It's the ability to push through moments of discomfort, exhaustion, or boredom and keep your attention where it needs to be. This requires setting clear boundaries and making decisions that align with your goals. Mental discipline is built through small daily action. It's the choice to stay focused for an extra hour, the decision to keep working when you'd rather relax, and the commitment to your purpose, even when it feels difficult. The more you practice mental discipline, the easier it becomes to maintain focus, even when distractions are all around you. But perhaps the most important aspect of focus is commitment to the process. Success doesn't happen overnight. It's a journey that requires consistent, focused effort. The road to achieving your goals will be filled with obstacles, setbacks, and distractions. The key to overcoming these challenges lies in your ability to stay committed to your purpose. Commitment means showing up every day, even when it's tough. It means focusing on the small wins and celebrating your progress, no matter how slow it may seem. It's about trusting the process and knowing that with each focused effort, you're moving closer to your goal. Focus is power. It's what allows you to give your best to every task, every moment, and every opportunity that comes your way. Without it, you'll be scattered, overwhelmed, and lost in the noise. But with relentless focus, you become unstoppable. You can take on any challenge, no matter how difficult, and turn it into a stepping stone toward your success. It's time to embrace the power of focus. Take control of your environment, eliminate distractions, and commit to the process. When you do this, you'll unlock the potential within you that has always been there, waiting to be released. Focus isn't just a tool, it's the key to everything you want to achieve. The more you train your focus, the more you'll realize that nothing can stand in your way. How do you react when life throws obstacles in your path? Do you see them as roadblocks or stepping stones? The truth is, your success depends on how you approach challenges. It's easy to get discouraged when things don't go as planned, but those who rise above adversity aren't the ones who avoid challenges. They're the ones who embrace them head on and use them to fuel their growth. Every challenge is an opportunity to grow stronger, smarter, and more resilient. The difference between those who succeed and those who fail lies in their ability to face difficulties and turn them into advantages. When you view challenges not as something to avoid, but as something to learn from, you unlock your true potential. It all starts with changing your mindset. Most people see challenges as setbacks, but successful people see them as tests that allow them to prove their abilities. A challenge is simply a hurdle, and every hurdle can be overcome. It's like lifting weights at the gym. If the weight is too heavy, you don't give up, you build strength to lift it. In the same way, life's obstacles are the weights you must lift in order to grow. To embrace challenges fully, you must accept discomfort. Growth never happens in comfort zones. It's easy to want to stay in a place where things are easy and predictable, but nothing remarkable ever comes from staying stagnant. The discomfort you feel when facing a difficult situation is actually a sign that you are growing. The more you push yourself beyond your comfort zone, the stronger you become. Just like physical muscles, your mental strength grows every time you step up to a challenge. When you feel overwhelmed by obstacles, it's essential to shift your focus. Instead of letting fear or frustration take over, focus on the solution. Every challenge brings with it a chance to become better, smarter, and more capable. When you're faced with a difficult situation, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I use this to become better? This shift in perspective changes everything. It transforms the challenge from something to dread into something to embrace. But the key to overcoming challenges isn't just about mental shifts. It's also about taking consistent action. It's one thing to acknowledge a challenge, but it's another thing to take decisive steps toward overcoming it. When you face an obstacle, break it down into smaller, manageable tasks. Don't get overwhelmed by the enormity of the challenge. Focus on the next step. Keep moving forward, even if it's just a small step at a time. The momentum you create with each small victory propels you closer to your ultimate goal. Resilience is the foundation of overcoming challenges. It's about staying the course even when the road is tough. Life will always present setbacks, failures, and disappointments, but it's how you respond to those challenges that defines your future. Resilience means bouncing back from failure without letting it define you. It means refusing to let obstacles stop you from reaching your goals. In moments of hardship, it's easy to want to give up, but the most successful people don't give up when faced with adversity. They double down, they push forward, knowing that overcoming challenges will make them stronger. The most extraordinary achievements in history have come from people who refuse to quit. They understood that the path to greatness is never easy. It's full of struggles, setbacks, and obstacles, but it's those obstacles that shape us into the people we need to become. So how do you build resilience in the face of difficulty? First, trust the process. Understand that every challenge you face is part of your journey. No obstacle is ever truly in vain. It's a lesson, a test, and an opportunity to grow. Even if you can't see the outcome immediately, trust that by facing the challenge head-on, you are moving closer to where you need to be. Next, stay committed to your vision. When you know where you're headed, obstacles become less intimidating. The bigger your vision, the easier it is to stay motivated even when things get tough. A strong vision keeps you grounded and helps you push through the toughest times. With a clear vision, every obstacle is simply a detour on the way to your ultimate destination. Another powerful tool in overcoming challenges is developing problem-solving skills. Every challenge brings with it a problem that needs solving. The key is to stay calm, think critically, and approach the issue with a solutions-focused mindset. You don't have to have all the answers right away. The important thing is to take the first step. Even if the solution isn't clear, you will learn something valuable through the process. Lastly, remember that failure is not the end, it's just part of the journey. Every successful person has failed at some point. It's not failure that defines us, but how we respond to it. Failure is not permanent unless you choose to stop. The most successful people have failed countless times, but they never gave up. They used each failure as a stepping stone to greater success. When you embrace challenges, you build mental toughness. It's the ability to persevere through difficulty, to keep going when others would give up. Mental toughness is what separates the successful from the unsuccessful. It's not about being perfect or never making mistakes. It's about having the will to continue even when the odds are against you, no matter what challenge you face, whether it's a personal struggle, a professional setback, or a goal that seems out of reach. Know this, you are capable of overcoming it. The obstacles you face are not there to stop you. They're there to build you. Every challenge is an opportunity to become stronger, wiser, and more capable. The more you embrace these challenges, the more you'll unlock your full potential. Remember, the path to success isn't smooth. It's filled with bumps, detours, and roadblocks. But the key to achieving greatness lies not in avoiding these challenges, but in facing them with courage, determination, and resilience. Every time you confront an obstacle head on, you move one step closer to your goals. Have you ever wondered why some people always seem to succeed while others struggle to reach their potential? It's not about talent or luck. It's about discipline. Discipline is the key that unlocks the door to success. It's the ability to stay committed to your goals, to consistently put in the effort, even when you don't feel like it. Without discipline, no dream can be realized. Imagine this. You have a vision, a dream, something you want to achieve. But what's the next step? The difference between those who succeed and those who fail often comes down to their daily habits. Success is not built on a single monumental action. It's built on the small, consistent actions you take every day. The most successful people don't wait for motivation to strike. They make discipline their daily practice. Discipline is not a one-time decision. It's a way of life. Every day, you choose whether to work toward your goals or put them off for tomorrow. The power of discipline lies in your ability to take action even when you don't feel like it. When you build the habit of discipline, you start to see the results, not just in the short term, but over time, in ways that completely transform your life. One of the first steps in building discipline is creating clear goals. You can't stay disciplined without a clear vision of what you want. It's like setting out on a road trip without knowing your destination. You may drive for miles, but you won't ever get where you want to go without a map. Clear goals give you direction and purpose. They keep you focused and motivated, especially when the path gets difficult. When you know exactly what you're working toward, every action becomes meaningful. But setting goals is only part of the equation. The real power of discipline comes from building small, actionable habits that align with those goals. It's easy to get overwhelmed when thinking about your big goals. It can feel like there's so much to do and so little time. But discipline doesn't require you to do everything at once. Start with small actions. These daily habits compound over time. A simple task completed consistently is more powerful than a large task done sporadically. For example, if your goal is to get fit, don't think about spending hours at the gym. Start with 10 minutes a day. The key is consistency. As you keep showing up, you'll gradually build momentum. You'll find yourself increasing your effort because discipline breeds more discipline. The more consistent you are, the more you'll see progress. And as you achieve small victories, your confidence grows, motivating you to keep going. But here's the hard truth. Discipline requires sacrifice. You won't always feel like waking up early, putting in the extra hours, or doing the hard work that others avoid. But the key to discipline is pushing through those moments. The discomfort you feel is a sign that you're on the right track. Every sacrifice you make today will pay off tomorrow. Success doesn't happen by accident. It happens because you made the choice to prioritize your goals over temporary pleasures. The truth is, you are the sum of your habits. If you wake up every morning and choose to focus on the most important tasks, you'll see a shift in your life. Discipline means making the hard choice to focus on what matters. It means resisting the urge to procrastinate and staying true to the actions that will get you closer to your goals. When you make disciplined choices consistently, your life begins to reflect those choices. You build success one habit at a time. But discipline is more than just sticking to a routine. It's about being mentally tough. The most disciplined people don't just follow a schedule, they embrace discomfort. They understand that in order to achieve something great, they must face challenges head on and keep pushing forward. Discipline means showing up every day, even when you're tired, stressed, or distracted. It means committing to your vision no matter what life throws at you. One of the most powerful things about discipline is how it shapes your identity. The more you commit to doing what's necessary to achieve your goals, the more you start to see yourself as someone who can succeed. Your identity shifts from someone who wants success to someone who is successful because of the discipline I practice every day. This change in mindset is crucial. Discipline shapes who you become. In the process of building discipline, it's important to celebrate your progress. Success is not just about the end result. It's about acknowledging the small victories along the way. Every time you stick to a habit, every time you overcome the urge to procrastinate, you are building momentum. These small wins keep you motivated and show you that you are capable of achieving your goals. Discipline is a cycle. When you see progress, you're more likely to stay committed to your habits. Discipline also builds resilience. Life will inevitably throw challenges your way, but disciplined individuals are able to bounce back more quickly. They don't let setbacks derail them. They learn from them and adjust their approach. Every obstacle faced and overcome builds more mental toughness, which further strengthens the discipline to keep moving forward. In a world full of distractions, it's easy to lose focus, but the truly successful don't get sidetracked by the latest trend or the easy way out. They stay committed to their path and keep putting in the work. The most disciplined people are also the most focused. Focus is a powerful tool, and when combined with discipline, it can propel you to unimaginable success. The journey to success is long and challenging, but with discipline, it becomes a journey of progress. Every day is a chance to get closer to your goals. Every moment of discipline, every small action adds up. The true power of discipline lies in its consistency and its ability to transform your life one small step at a time. Success is not reserved for the lucky few. It is earned by those who show up, put in the work, and stay disciplined. When you commit to building strong, consistent habits, success is inevitable. You are the master of your future, and discipline is the tool that will shape it. Have you ever faced a moment where you felt like giving up? Where the challenges seemed too much and quitting felt like the easiest option? That feeling is something we all face at some point. But what separates those who conquer their challenges from those who back down is mental fortitude. It's not about being the smartest or the strongest. It's about being mentally tough enough to keep going when everything seems stacked against you. Mental fortitude is the foundation of unshakable confidence. When you develop mental fortitude, you develop the resilience to handle pressure, stress, and adversity. You learn how to stay focused and stay on track no matter the obstacles in your way. The most successful people are not those who never fail, but those who keep going even when they fail. Mental fortitude allows you to bounce back stronger every time. Think of it this way, your mind is like a muscle. The more you challenge it, the stronger it gets. If you train your mind to endure hardship, to withstand setbacks, it will eventually become second nature. You will develop a mindset that refuses to quit no matter the challenge. Mental toughness is about building a mindset that understands failure is not permanent and that setbacks are opportunities to grow. The first key to building mental fortitude is understanding that difficulties are inevitable. Life will never be a smooth ride. There will be times when the road gets bumpy, when things seem impossible, when it feels like everything is against you. Accepting that these challenges are part of the process is essential. Don't fear adversity, embrace it. Challenges are not obstacles, they are lessons in disguise. They are opportunities to prove to yourself that you are capable of more than you ever imagined. When things get tough, the tendency for many is to focus on the pain. We start to see the discomfort, the exhaustion, the frustration. This is where mental fortitude comes in. Instead of focusing on the pain, shift your focus to the growth that comes from pushing through it. Every time you face difficulty and refuse to back down, you build resilience. You become stronger, more capable, more confident. One of the most powerful traits of someone with mental fortitude is their ability to stay calm under pressure. When the pressure mounts, when everyone around you is panicking, the mentally tough person stands firm. They understand that reacting emotionally in a moment of stress only makes things worse. Instead, they stay composed, think clearly, and act strategically. In the face of chaos, they remain focused on their goals. Mental fortitude is the ability to maintain your composure and keep moving forward no matter how intense the pressure. Building mental fortitude requires consistent practice, just like physical strength. It's about learning to stay focused on your mission, even when distractions are everywhere. It's easy to give in to negative thoughts or let fear take over, but mental fortitude means choosing to focus on what you can control. You can control your actions, your mindset, and your effort. When you focus on these things, you take away the power from the things that are out of your control, like other people's opinions or external circumstances. But focus alone isn't enough. Confidence is a direct result of your mental toughness. When you push through adversity, when you prove to yourself that you are capable of more than you thought, your confidence skyrockets. Confidence isn't something you're born with, something you earn through your actions. Each time you face a challenge and overcome it, your confidence grows. You start to believe not just in the possibility of success, but in your ability to make that success happen. One of the most empowering aspects of mental fortitude is the way it influences your actions. People who develop mental toughness take action even when it's hard. They don't wait for perfect conditions. They create their own momentum by taking small, focused steps every day. When you have mental fortitude, you become someone who takes action, who tackles problems head on, rather than waiting for life to hand you the perfect opportunity. You create your own opportunities by making things happen, even when the circumstances aren't ideal. Mental fortitude also plays a huge role in overcoming self-doubt. Everyone experiences moments of insecurity. We all have that voice in our heads telling us we're not good enough, that we'll never make it. But mentally tough individuals don't let those thoughts control them. They acknowledge the doubt, but they don't let it define them. They don't let fear stop them from pursuing their goals. Instead, they use that doubt as fuel to prove themselves wrong. Doubt is just a sign that you're stepping out of your comfort zone, and that's exactly where the growth happens. A strong mind also understands the importance of persistence. Success is rarely achieved on the first try, or the second, or even the 10th. It's a series of attempts, failures, and adjustment. Mentally tough individuals keep going, even after multiple setbacks. They know that persistence is the true key to success. They don't let failure stop them. They learn from it and keep moving forward. Every time you persist, you build more mental toughness. You show yourself that no matter what happens, you will not quit. Self-discipline and mental fortitude go hand in hand. To develop mental toughness, you need to be able to control your impulses and stick to your plans. It's easy to give in to distractions, to take the easy way out. But mental fortitude is about making the choice to keep going, even when it's tough. It's about pushing through the obstacles, even when you don't feel like it. This is how you build the strength to overcome anything that stands in your way. The journey to becoming mentally tough is not easy, but it is incredibly rewarding. Each challenge you face, each time you push through the discomfort, you become a more unstoppable version of yourself. With mental fortitude, you stop being a victim of circumstances and start being the creator of your destiny. You realize that the only limitations are the ones you place on yourself, and you begin to break free from those chains. Confidence isn't just about believing you can do something. It's about proving it to yourself over and over again. The more mentally tough you become, the more you'll believe in your ability to succeed, no matter the situation. You'll develop a mindset that is impossible to break, a mindset that turns challenges into stepping stones. Have you ever stopped to think about the power of belief? Not just belief in others, but belief in yourself? It's often said that the only thing standing between you and your goals is belief. But it's not just about having a casual belief. It's about having an unwavering, unshakable belief in your own potential. This is the difference between those who succeed and those who fall short. Self-confidence is not something you're born with. It's something you build. It's a process, and it requires constant effort. Self-belief isn't just about thinking you can succeed. It's about knowing you can. The most successful people in the world didn't get there by accident. They got there because they understood that success starts from within. The belief you have in yourself is the driving force that pushes you to take risks, to face challenges, and to persist when everything around you says to quit. The foundation of self-belief is understanding that your past doesn't define your future. No matter what has happened in your life so far, your story is still being written. The only thing that matters is your ability to get up, keep moving, and believe in the direction you're heading. Success isn't a straight path. It's filled with detours, challenges, and moments of doubt. But those who reach the top don't let these challenges dictate their fate. They understand that every setback is just a setup for a comeback. Belief in yourself doesn't mean you won't face challenges. It means that you'll face them with the conviction that you will find a way to overcome them. The key to building this type of confidence is understanding that challenges are temporary. Doubt, failure, and fear are all temporary states. They are not permanent. What is permanent is your ability to keep pushing forward, to continue believing in your ability to find solutions no matter what life throws at you. What often holds people back from reaching their full potential is fear of failure. We've all felt it, the fear that we aren't good enough, the fear that we'll try and fall short. But what if we reframed failure? What if we saw it not as a roadblock, but as a necessary step in the journey? Failure is not the end, it's a lesson, a stepping stone. The truth is, every successful person has failed at some point. But they didn't let those failures define them. Instead, they learned from them, adjusted their approach, and kept moving forward. The key to success isn't avoiding failure. It's learning how to bounce back from it stronger than before. At the heart of self-belief is the power of self-talk. The way you speak to yourself shapes the way you see the world and your place in it. When you face obstacles, do you say to yourself, "I can't do this," or do you say, "I will find a way"? Your inner dialogue is one of the most powerful tools you have. Every time you tell yourself you can't do something, you reinforce the belief that you can't. But when you tell yourself that you will find a way, you reinforce the belief that you are capable no matter the odds. This shift in mindset changes everything. It fuels your drive, your determination, and your success. Self-confidence is also about taking responsibility for your own life. It's easy to blame external circumstances, other people, or bad luck for where you are. But the truth is, your life is a direct result of your choices. You are the creator of your own destiny. By taking responsibility for your actions, you gain control over your future. When you believe in your ability to create your own path, you stop waiting for the perfect opportunity to come along. You create that opportunity by making decisions and taking action. Belief is powerful, but it means nothing if it doesn't translate into action. Confidence is built by the small wins, the steps you take each day toward your goals. Every time you make a decision and follow through, your confidence grows. Every time you take a risk, even a small one, and succeed, you build momentum. Action is the bridge between belief and success. When you believe in yourself enough to take that first step, you start the journey toward becoming the person you've always wanted to be. One of the greatest misconceptions about self-confidence is that it's something that just comes naturally. The truth is, it's a skill that needs to be cultivated and practiced. Self-confidence grows with every challenge you face and every risk you take. It's about showing up even when you don't feel like it and doing what needs to be done. It's about stepping out of your comfort zone and embracing the discomfort, knowing that this is where the growth happens. Another key aspect of self-confidence is surrounding yourself with the right people. The people you spend the most time with will influence your mindset. If you're around individuals who lift you up, encourage you, and believe in your potential, it becomes much easier to believe in yourself. The people you surround yourself with should be a reflection of the person you want to become. They should challenge you to grow, inspire you to take action, and support you through the hard times. Your environment plays a significant role in the development of your self-belief. The power of belief also lies in trusting the process. Success doesn't happen overnight. It's a journey that requires patience, persistence, and most importantly, belief that what you're working toward is worth it. The moment you start doubting the process is the moment you lose momentum. Trusting the process means committing to the long-term vision, even when you can't see the immediate results. It means believing that your hard work will eventually pay off, even if it takes time. Finally, self-belief is rooted in consistency. You can't build confidence overnight. It takes daily practice. It takes showing up, doing the work, and believing that every step you take is a step closer to your goal. Consistency builds trust with yourself. Every time you follow through on your promises to yourself, you reinforce the belief that you can achieve whatever you set your mind to. When you show up consistently, even when it's hard, you prove to yourself that you're not just capable, you're unstoppable. Belief in yourself is the ultimate key to unlocking your potential. It's the fuel that powers your drive, your determination, and your success. When you believe in yourself, anything becomes possible. You become the architect of your own destiny. No obstacle is too great, no challenge too difficult. With self-belief, there are no limits to what you can achieve. What do you think is the most important trait for achieving success? Is it talent, intelligence, or even luck? The truth is, none of these matter as much as persistence. The ability to keep going even when things are tough is what separates the dreamers from the achievers. It's the people who continue to push forward despite failures, setbacks, and obstacles that ultimately find success. Persistence isn't just about working hard. It's about refusing to give up. It's about maintaining your focus, even when the path ahead is unclear and the challenges feel insurmountable. Life will test you, but if you can develop the mindset of relentless pursuit, there's no challenge that can break you. Persistence is the shield that protects your ambition. It allows you to stay committed to your goals, no matter how difficult the journey becomes. When things don't go as planned, it's easy to feel defeated. Many people give up after facing just a few obstacles. They believe that if something doesn't happen quickly or easily, it's simply not meant to be. But that's a lie. True success rarely happens overnight. It takes time, it takes patience, it takes persistence. There's a saying that goes, when you feel like quitting, remember why you started. This is where your deep connection to your goals and purpose will fuel your perseverance. Every person who has ever achieved something significant has faced moments where quitting seemed like the easier option. But those who pushed through, who chose to take one more step, who kept working when everyone else stopped, those are the ones who make their mark. They have resilience. The ability to keep moving forward no matter how many times life knocks them down. Resilience is born out of persistence. It's the muscle that you build when you don't back down from adversity. Each setback is a chance to become stronger. Persistence isn't just about enduring pain. It's about understanding that failure isn't a dead end. It's part of the process. Every time you fail, you gain valuable experience. You learn more about yourself and your path. The most successful people aren't immune to failure. They embrace it, learn from it, and use it as fuel to continue their journey. The key is not to let failure define you. Failure only becomes permanent if you quit. The secret to maintaining persistence is having a clear vision. When you know exactly where you're going and why, it becomes easier to keep going even when times get tough. The clearer your vision, the more willing you are to sacrifice comfort and instant gratification for long-term success. Your vision must be powerful enough to push you through the hard days. It should inspire you on days when you feel like giving up and remind you that the discomfort is temporary, but the results will last. Creating a mindset of relentless pursuit also means accepting that obstacles are a natural part of the process. The road to success is rarely smooth. There will always be unexpected challenges, and the sooner you accept that, the better. This is where your mindset becomes crucial. If you view obstacles as the enemy, you'll spend more time fighting them than moving forward. But if you see them as opportunities to grow, to refine your skills, and to become stronger, they become stepping stones to your success. There's a power in knowing that every time you overcome an obstacle, you're becoming better. The challenges are a reflection of your growth. If it was easy, everyone would do it. The fact that you're facing difficulties is proof that you're on the right path. It means you're pushing your limits, testing your abilities, and expanding your capacity to succeed. So instead of avoiding challenges, lean into them. Embrace the discomfort because it's the only way to unlock your true potential. Another key aspect of persistence is being adaptable. The path to success is not linear. Sometimes you have to change course or adjust your strategy. This requires flexibility and the ability to adapt when necessary. Persistence doesn't mean being stubborn or rigid. It means being committed to your goals while also being willing to evolve along the way. The most successful people are those who can roll with the punches, adjust their approach, and keep going. When you're in the midst of a challenge, it's easy to feel isolated. You might feel like no one else understands your struggle or the weight of the obstacles you're facing. But the truth is, every person who has achieved greatness has gone through the same process. No one gets to the top without facing challenges. But those challenges only have power if you let them stop you. When you face adversity, remind yourself that this is part of the journey. The struggle is what makes success so sweet. It's not just about achieving the goal, it's about who you become in the process. Surrounding yourself with like-minded individuals is another powerful tool in building persistence. The people you surround yourself with can either lift you up or hold you back. Being around those who share your drive, your ambition, and your commitment to success will push you to keep going even when things seem difficult. The right environment is one where persistence is nurtured. where setbacks are seen as temporary, and where everyone is focused on long-term success. In moments of doubt, remind yourself of your past successes. Think of the times when you faced challenges and overcome them. Each victory, no matter how small, is proof that you have what it takes to keep going. Your history is a testament to your strength and your ability to persist. Look back at how far you've come and use that as fuel to push yourself forward. Persistence is also about taking responsibility for your progress. It's easy to blame others or external circumstances for the difficulties you face. But the moment you take full responsibility for your life and your journey is the moment you unlock your true potential. No one else can do the work for you. No one else can walk your path. But you can choose to keep moving forward. The road to success is long, and it requires persistence, patience, and determination. It's easy to get discouraged when things don't happen quickly, but remember, greatness doesn't happen overnight. It's built over time with every step, every challenge, and every triumph. When you adopt a mindset of relentless pursuit, you're committing to your success. You're saying, I will keep going no matter what, and that is the kind of mindset that leads to victory. In the end, the true power of persistence lies in its ability to transform you. It doesn't just help you achieve your goals, it shapes you into the person you need to become to achieve even greater things. The challenges you face today are preparing you for the successes of tomorrow. So keep pushing. Your persistence is what will carry you to your highest potential. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to walk into a room and immediately command attention? What is it about them that makes others listen, follow, and believe in them? The answer is confidence. Confidence isn't just a trait, it's the foundation for all success. It's the invisible force that propels you forward, that allows you to take risks and face challenges head on. But confidence isn't something you're born with. It's something you build. Confidence is a belief in your abilities, in your potential, and in your power to make things happen. When you're confident, you don't wait for opportunities, you create them. You don't fear rejection or failure because you know that those are just stepping stones toward your success. Confidence doesn't mean thinking you're better than others. It means believing in your own worth, in your capacity to grow, and in your ability to handle whatever life throws at you. A lot of people get stuck in a cycle of doubt, constantly questioning their abilities, second-guessing their decisions, and fearing failure. This cycle of self-doubt keeps them trapped in a state of inaction. They think, what if I fail? What if I'm not good enough? These questions hold them back, but the truth is, confidence isn't about being perfect. It's about having faith in your ability to adapt, learn, and improve, even when things don't go according to plan. Building confidence starts with believing in yourself no matter the circumstances. It doesn't matter if you failed before. It doesn't matter if the odds are stacked against you. What matters is that you show up every day with the belief that you have what it takes to succeed. Confidence doesn't come from having all the answers. It comes from knowing that no matter what happens, you're capable of finding a way through. One of the most important aspects of building confidence is embracing discomfort. Growth doesn't happen in your comfort zone. It happens when you push yourself to try new things, when you take risks, and when you face challenges that force you to stretch beyond your current capabilities. Confidence grows when you take action in the face of fear and uncertainty. It's easy to feel confident when things are going well, but the true test of your confidence is how you respond when things don't go as planned. Do you run away from the challenge, or do you face it head on with the belief that you can overcome it? The next step in building confidence is shifting your mindset from one of fear to one of possibility. Too many people spend their lives focusing on what could go wrong. They constantly imagine worst-case scenarios and let fear dictate their actions. But confidence is about focusing on what can go right. It's about recognizing that you have the ability to turn challenges into opportunities. Instead of thinking, what if I fail? Start thinking, what if I succeed? That shift in perspective will change everything. Another powerful way to build confidence is by setting small, achievable goals. Confidence is built one step at a time. Each time you achieve something, no matter how small, you reinforce the belief that you are capable. The more you accomplish, the more confident you become. Small wins create momentum. They prove to yourself that you're on the right path and that you're moving closer to your bigger goals. It's also important to surround yourself with people who support and believe in you. Confidence is contagious, and being around those who lift you up can make a huge difference in how you perceive yourself. When you're surrounded by positivity, you're more likely to adopt that same mindset. The people you spend the most time with will either build your confidence or chip away at it. Choose to be around people who encourage you, who remind you of your worth, and who push you to be better. Confidence is not about being perfect or always being in control. It's about embracing imperfection and being okay with not having all the answers. It's about trusting yourself to figure things out, no matter how uncertain the situation may seem. The most confident people are often those who embrace their vulnerability and are willing to admit that they don't have all the answers. They trust that with time, effort, and persistence, they will find the solution. One of the most powerful ways to build confidence is through self-talk. The way you speak to yourself has a profound impact on how you feel about yourself and your abilities. If you constantly tell yourself that you're not good enough or that you'll never succeed, that's exactly what you'll believe. But if you tell yourself that you are capable, that you can handle challenges, and that you will keep going no matter what, your confidence will grow. Positive self-talk is one of the most effective tools you have in building self-belief. It's a simple yet powerful practice that can transform your mindset. Confidence is also about facing your fears head-on. Fear is one of the biggest barriers to success. It's what holds most people back from pursuing their dreams. But fear is not the enemy. It's a signal that you're pushing yourself beyond your comfort zone, that you're growing. Every time you face your fears, you strengthen your confidence. The more you do it, the easier it becomes. Over time, you'll realize that fear doesn't have control over you. It's simply a natural part of the journey to success. Another essential aspect of confidence is self-care. When you take care of your physical, emotional, and mental health, you're sending a powerful message to yourself that you value who you are. Confidence isn't just about how you see yourself in the moment. It's about how you treat yourself day in and day out. When you prioritize your well-being, you feel stronger, more capable, and more confident. Whether it's eating well, exercising, meditating, or simply taking time to relax, self-care is a crucial component of building lasting confidence. As you build your confidence, remember that it's not a destination, it's a continuous process. Confidence isn't something you have or don't have. It's something you create and nurture every day. It's about showing up, facing challenges, taking risks, and embracing discomfort, all while knowing that you are capable of overcoming whatever comes your way. The more you practice confidence, the stronger it becomes. Confidence is the key that unlocks your potential. It allows you to take risks, pursue your dreams, and reach heights you never thought possible. The more confident you become, the more unstoppable you will feel. So take action today. Start building your confidence one small step at a time. Believe in your ability to succeed and keep moving forward. Your potential is limitless, and with the power of confidence, there's nothing you can't achieve. Let confidence be your guide and watch how it transforms your life. What is it that separates those who achieve greatness from those who simply dream about it? It's not luck, it's not talent, it's discipline. Discipline is the quiet force behind every successful individual, the constant engine that drives them forward. Without discipline, potential remains untapped, dreams fade, and goals are left unfulfilled. Discipline is the foundation upon which success is built, and it's something that can be cultivated through consistent effort and commitment. Discipline often gets a bad rap. People think of it as a rigid, joyless concept that requires sacrifice and hardship, but in reality, discipline isn't about depriving yourself. It's about making the choices that lead you to your highest potential. It's about taking control of your actions and decisions, ensuring that you're always moving forward, even when the path is difficult or uncertain. Discipline is choosing your long-term goals over short-term gratification, recognizing that the work you put in today will pay off tomorrow. The power of discipline lies in its ability to create habits, small, consistent actions that, over time, compound into massive results. Each day you make choices. Will you stay in bed longer, or will you get up and work on your goals? Will you put off that important task, or will you tackle it head on? It's these small decisions made every single day that shape your future. Discipline isn't about waiting for motivation. It's about doing what needs to be done even when you don't feel like it. It's about making yourself do what you know is necessary, regardless of how you feel in the moment. A lot of people get caught up in the trap of waiting for the right time or the perfect moment. They think that motivation will just strike, and when it does, they'll be ready to take action. But the truth is, motivation is unreliable. It comes and goes, and if you only act when you feel motivated, you'll never accomplish anything. Discipline, on the other hand, doesn't rely on motivation. It's the habit of doing what needs to be done, no matter how you feel. Discipline is what keeps you going when motivation fades. The key to building discipline is setting clear goals. When you have a clear vision of what you want to achieve, it becomes easier to make disciplined choices. You know exactly what you're working toward, and that vision acts as a guiding light, keeping you focused and on track. Without clear goals, it's easy to get distracted or discouraged, but when you know exactly where you're headed, it's much easier to stay disciplined. Another important aspect of discipline is creating a routine. Successful people don't just work hard, they work smart. They know that consistency is key to achieving long-term success, and the best way to achieve consistency is by creating a routine. A routine takes the guesswork out of your day. It ensures that you're always moving toward your goals, even when life gets busy or chaotic. A strong routine is a powerful tool because it removes the need for constant decision-making. When you have a routine, you don't have to think about what to do next, you just do it. This reduces mental fatigue and helps you stay on track without wasting energy. Another powerful way to build discipline is through delayed gratification. The world is full of distractions, and it's easy to get caught up in the chase for instant pleasure. Social media, entertainment, and other distractions promise quick rewards, but these rewards are often fleeting and don't lead to real success. Discipline is about saying no to instant gratification and choosing long-term rewards instead. It's about putting in the work now, knowing that the payoff will come later. The ability to delay gratification is one of the most powerful skills you can develop. It's the difference between achieving your goals and falling short. One of the biggest challenges when it comes to discipline is dealing with resistance. Resistance is that voice in your head that says, "You're too tired, it's not worth it," or "You can do it tomorrow." Resistance is the enemy of progress. It's the force that tries to stop you from taking action. But discipline is the ability to push through resistance. It's about recognizing that resistance is a natural part of the process and choosing to act anyway. The more you practice pushing through resistance, the easier it becomes. Over time, you'll develop the mental strength to overcome any obstacle. An important part of building discipline is accountability. When you're accountable to yourself, it's easy to let things slide. But when you have someone else holding you accountable, whether it's a mentor, a coach, or a friend, you're more likely to follow through on your commitments. Accountability forces you to take your goals seriously. It creates a sense of responsibility that pushes you to stay disciplined even when you don't feel like it. The best way to ensure that you stay disciplined is to surround yourself with people who will hold you accountable and encourage you to stay on track. Another aspect of discipline is the ability to accept failure and keep moving forward. Discipline doesn't mean that you'll never make mistakes. In fact, failure is a natural part of the journey. What discipline does is teach you how to learn from your mistakes, how to bounce back after setbacks, and how to keep moving forward. Discipline is about having the resilience to keep going even when things don't go as planned. When you're disciplined, you don't give up after one failure. You learn from it, adjust, and keep going. It's also important to celebrate progress. While discipline is about staying focused on the long-term goal, it's essential to recognize and celebrate the small victories along the way. Celebrating your progress keeps you motivated and reinforces your commitment to the process. Every step forward, no matter how small, is proof that you're moving in the right direction. Acknowledging your progress helps to maintain the momentum and encourages you to keep going. Ultimately, discipline is about creating habits that will move you closer to your goals every day. It's about consistency, resilience, and the willingness to push through discomfort. When you embrace discipline, you create the foundation for success. It may not always be easy, but it will always be worth it. The more disciplined you become, the more you'll achieve. Success isn't about waiting for the perfect moment. It's about taking consistent, focused action, even when it's hard. Discipline is what turns your dreams into reality. So start today, create a routine, set clear goals, push through resistance, and build the discipline that will carry you to your highest potential. 11. Building mental toughness, your path to unstoppable resilience. Mental toughness is not something you are born with. It is something you build over time. It's the difference between those who achieve their dreams and those who give up when the going gets tough. It's about having the strength to keep pushing forward, even when faced with obstacles, setbacks, or failures. Mental toughness is the inner strength that allows you to face challenges head on and keep going despite the discomfort or uncertainty. One of the most important aspects of mental toughness is your ability to stay calm under pressure. Life is full of unexpected moments. There will be times when things go wrong, when everything seems to be falling apart. How you react in those moments will determine your success. Mental toughness means remaining composed when the pressure is on. It's about not allowing your emotions to dictate your actions. Instead of panicking or giving up, you stay calm, focus on the solution, and take control of the situation. It's not about being immune to stress. It's about managing it effectively. Another key aspect of mental toughness is the ability to stay focused. Distractions are everywhere in today's world. It's easy to get sidetracked by minor inconveniences, negative thoughts, or the opinions of others. Mental toughness means keeping your eyes on the prize, no matter what's happening around you. It's about prioritizing your goals and not allowing anything to pull you away from them. Focus is your superpower, and when you develop it, you become unstoppable. The ability to stay focused requires discipline, but it also requires the mindset that your goals are worth the effort. When you truly believe in your goals, staying focused becomes second nature. Resilience is another cornerstone of mental toughness. It's the ability to bounce back after a setback, to learn from your failures, and to use them as stepping stones towards success. Resilient people don't let failure define them. Instead, they view failure as an opportunity to grow and improve. They see each setback as a lesson, a chance to get better, and a part of the journey. Resilience isn't about avoiding failure. Everyone faces failure at some point. It's about how you respond. Resilient people keep going, even when the odds are stacked against them. They don't let adversity stop them. Instead, they push forward with even greater determination. Another important aspect of mental toughness is self-belief. If you don't believe in yourself, it's hard to achieve anything. Mental toughness requires that you trust in your abilities, even when things get tough. Self-belief is the foundation of resilience. When you believe in yourself, you're more likely to keep going, even in the face of adversity. When challenges arise, you know that you have the strength and the capability to overcome them. Self-belief allows you to face the unknown with confidence and to embrace challenges as opportunities rather than threats. Mental toughness also means embracing discomfort. Growth never happens in your comfort zone. If you want to achieve something great, you have to be willing to step outside of it. The most successful people in the world didn't achieve their success by playing it safe. They faced discomfort, took risks, and stepped into the unknown. Mental toughness is about getting comfortable with being uncomfortable. When you push yourself beyond your limits, you grow stronger, more capable, and more resilient. Each time you face discomfort and push through it, you expand your boundaries and strengthen your mental fortitude. Another powerful aspect of mental toughness is the ability to stay consistent even when progress seems slow. Often success doesn't come overnight. It takes time, effort, and patience. Many people give up too soon because they don't see immediate results. But mental toughness means staying the course, even when the results aren't showing up as quickly as you'd like. It's about putting in the work every day, trusting that your efforts will pay off in the long run. Success is often the result of countless small, consistent actions that add up over time. Patience and consistency are key components of mental toughness. One way to build mental toughness is by setting small, achievable goals. Breaking down big challenges into smaller steps makes them seem less overwhelming and more manageable. By focusing on one step at a time, you make progress without feeling paralyzed by the bigger picture. Every small win builds your confidence and reinforces your belief in your ability to succeed. Small wins lead to big results, and they create a momentum that drives you forward even when the road gets tough. In addition to setting goals, it's also important to practice gratitude. When you focus on the positive aspects of your life, it's easier to stay mentally strong during difficult times. Gratitude helps you stay grounded and focused on what you have rather than what you lack. It shifts your perspective from scarcity to abundance, which in turn strengthens your resilience. When you're thankful for what you've accomplished, even the smallest victories, it gives you the strength to keep going even when things get challenging. One of the most powerful tools for building mental toughness is visualization. Athletes and high achievers often use visualization techniques to imagine their success before it happens. By visualizing yourself overcoming obstacles and achieving your goals, you mentally prepare yourself for success. Visualization helps you feel more confident and capable, which in turn strengthens your mental toughness. It's about training your mind to believe in your success before it becomes a reality. The more vividly you can imagine yourself succeeding, the more likely you are to make it happen. Finally, mental toughness requires discipline in your thoughts. It's easy to get caught up in negative thinking, to dwell on failures, or to imagine worst-case scenarios. But mental toughness means choosing to replace those thoughts with positive, empowering ones. Your thoughts shape your reality. When you choose to focus on the positive, You create a mindset that's aligned with success. This mindset allows you to stay focused on your goals, embrace challenges, and keep going no matter what. In conclusion, mental toughness is the key to overcoming challenges and achieving lasting success. It's not about avoiding discomfort or setbacks. It's about facing them head-on with confidence and resilience. By building mental toughness, you develop the inner strength to keep going even when things get tough. You learn to stay calm under pressure, stay focused on your goals, and embrace discomfort as a part of the growth process. The more mentally tough you become, the more unstoppable you will be. And remember, mental toughness is not a trait you're born with, it's a skill you can develop through practice and commitment. Your life today is the result of your habits. The way you spend your time, the actions you take every day, and the choices you make determine the trajectory of your life. Whether you're aware of it or not, your habits shape who you are and who you're becoming. This is why developing positive habits is one of the most powerful ways to change your life. Small, consistent actions over time compound to create big results. And when you master your habits, you master your future. The key to building powerful habits lies in starting small. You don't need to overhaul your entire life in one go. Change happens incrementally. Start by focusing on one small habit at a time, and once it becomes part of your routine, add another. Trying to change too much at once can overwhelm you and set you up for failure. It's about progress, not perfection. Small changes are easier to sustain, and they have the potential to lead to larger shifts over time. When it comes to habits, consistency is king. It's easy to start something new with excitement, but sticking with it is what really matters. Whether it's waking up earlier, exercising regularly, or reading every day, the key is to make those actions a non-negotiable part of your routine. Consistency turns effort into habit, and before you know it, something that once took effort becomes second nature. The more consistent you are, the more your habits will become ingrained in your life, and the easier it will be to achieve your long-term goals. Building habits also requires self-discipline. It's about staying committed even when motivation fades. Motivation is temporary. It's an emotion that can come and go. But discipline is what keeps you going, especially when you don't feel like it. It's the ability to push yourself to do what you need to do even when your mind is telling you to take it easy. Discipline gives you the strength to stick with your habits long enough for them to become part of who you are. One powerful way to strengthen your discipline is by using triggers or cues. For example, if you want to start the habit of reading every day, you could place your book next to your bed so it's the first thing you see when you wake up. Using visual reminders helps trigger your brain into action. These simple cues remind you of your new habits, making it easier to follow through. The more you set up your environment to support your goals, the less effort it will take to turn your habits into routines. Another important aspect of habit building is tracking your progress. Keeping track of your habits helps you stay accountable and motivated. It's easy to lose sight of your goals if you don't see how far you've come. When you track your progress, it provides visual proof of your success. This not only boosts your confidence, but also encourages you to continue. Tracking your habits also helps you spot patterns, such as days when you're more likely to skip a habit. Recognizing these patterns gives you the opportunity to adjust your environment or routine to make success more achievable. Overcoming setbacks is also an essential part of habit building. There will be days when you slip up, when you don't follow through on your new habits. That's okay, don't beat yourself up. The key is to get back on track as quickly as possible. Remember, it's not about being perfect, it's about progress. Don't let one setback derail your entire journey. Instead, treat each slip-up as an opportunity to learn and adjust. The faster you bounce back, the stronger your commitment becomes. Consistency is built through perseverance, not perfection. It's also important to surround yourself with support. Having accountability partners can greatly increase your chances of success. Whether it's a friend, family member, or mentor, sharing your goals with someone who can hold you accountable helps keep you motivated. They can encourage you when you're feeling down and celebrate your victories with you. Accountability makes you more committed to your habits because you're no longer doing it alone. In addition to accountability, setting clear, specific goals is crucial. Vague goals like "I want to get in shape" or "I want to be more productive" don't provide enough clarity or direction. Instead, set specific, measurable goals like "I will exercise for 30 minutes every morning" or "I will write 500 words every day." Clear goals help you stay focused and make it easier to track your progress. When your goals are specific, they give you a roadmap to follow and make it easier to measure your success. Another powerful tool for habit formation is habit stacking. This is when you attach a new habit to an existing one. For example, if you already have the habit of brushing your teeth every morning, you could stack a new habit, like doing 5 minutes of stretching right after brushing your teeth. By stacking habits, you leverage your existing routine to build new positive behaviors. It's a great way to make habit formation easier and more natural. It's also essential to celebrate your victories. Big or small, acknowledging your achievements keeps you motivated and reinforces your commitment to your habits. Celebrating your progress gives you the positive reinforcement needed to keep going. It could be something simple like treating yourself to a favorite meal or taking a moment to acknowledge how far you've come. Celebrating your wins fuels your motivation to continue building positive habits. Another aspect of habit building that often gets overlooked is the importance of rest and recovery. While consistency and discipline are important, it's also vital to give your body and mind time to recover. Rest allows your brain to reset and recharge, which is essential for sustaining long-term habits. Whether it's taking a day off from exercise or simply getting a good night's sleep, rest helps keep you at your best, both physically and mentally. In the end, your habits determine your success. By focusing on building small, positive habits and staying consistent, you can transform your life. Your daily routine shapes who you are, and with the right habits, you can create a life that aligns with your goals and values. The power to change your life lies in the small choices you make every day. By mastering your habits, you unlock the potential to achieve anything you set your mind to. And the best part? You don't have to do it all at once. Start small, stay consistent, and watch how your habits begin to shape your future. Life is unpredictable. Challenges, setbacks, and failures are an inevitable part of the journey, but how you respond to those moments defines the person you become. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from difficulties, to rise after every fall, and to keep moving forward despite obstacles. It's not about avoiding pain or hardships. It's about learning how to grow stronger through them. Resilience begins with your mindset. The way you perceive challenges determines how you approach them. If you see failure as the end, it will be. But if you view it as a stepping stone to growth, you unlock the ability to turn setbacks into opportunities. Every obstacle you face carries a lesson, a chance to learn, adapt, and come back stronger. It's not about what happens to you, it's about how you choose to respond. One of the most important aspects of building resilience is embracing discomfort. Growth doesn't happen in your comfort zone. True strength is forged in the fire of adversity. When you face challenges head-on, you build mental toughness and gain confidence in your ability to overcome future obstacles. Discomfort is a sign that you're pushing your limits, that you're stepping into the unknown where growth thrives. Don't shy away from it. Embrace it. A critical element of resilience is cultivating self-awareness. Understanding your emotions, triggers, and thought patterns helps you respond to challenges more effectively. Self-awareness allows you to pause, reflect, and choose how to act rather than reacting impulsively. When faced with adversity, take a moment to breathe and evaluate the situation. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I grow from this experience? This shift in perspective transforms challenges into opportunities for self-improvement. Another key to resilience is maintaining a sense of purpose. When you have a clear why, you're more likely to persevere through difficult times. Purpose gives you direction, motivation, and the strength to keep going even when things get tough. Whether it's your family, your dreams, or a cause you deeply care about, holding on to your purpose helps you stay grounded and focused. It reminds you that the struggle is worth it and that your efforts have meaning. Building resilience also requires a strong support system. You don't have to face challenges alone. Surround yourself with people who uplift, encourage, and believe in you. These connections provide emotional support, practical advice, and a sense of belonging. Sharing your struggles with others not only lightens the burden, but also fosters deeper relationships. Together, you can navigate life's challenges more effectively than you ever could on your own. Physical and mental well-being play a significant role in resilience. Taking care of your body and mind equips you to handle stress and adversity more effectively. Regular exercise, a balanced diet, and sufficient sleep strengthen your physical resilience, while practices like mindfulness, meditation, or journaling enhance your mental clarity. A healthy body and a focused mind are powerful tools that enable you to face challenges with confidence and determination. Another cornerstone of resilience is adaptability. Life rarely goes according to plan, and being flexible allows you to adjust and thrive in the face of uncertainty. Instead of clinging to a rigid path, be open to new possibilities and willing to pivot when necessary. Adaptability doesn't mean giving up on your goals. It means finding alternative ways to achieve them. The more adaptable you are, the more prepared you'll be to handle whatever comes your way. Gratitude is another powerful tool for resilience. In moments of hardship, it's easy to focus on what's going wrong, but shifting your attention to what's going right can transform your perspective. Gratitude helps you see the bigger picture and appreciate the positive aspects of your life, no matter how small they may seem. It reminds you of your strengths, resources, and the people who support you. Practicing gratitude daily can build a positive mindset that fuels resilience. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's a part of it. Every successful person has faced setbacks, and what sets them apart is their ability to persevere. Failure provides valuable lessons that success never could. It shows you what doesn't work, sharpens your problem-solving skills, and builds your character. Instead of fearing failure, embrace it as a teacher. Remember, every failure brings you one step closer to success. Resilience also means being kind to yourself. Self-compassion is not a sign of weakness, it's a source of strength. Acknowledge your struggles, but don't dwell on them. Treat yourself with the same understanding and encouragement you would offer a friend. When you practice self-compassion, you create a safe space for growth and healing, making it easier to move forward with confidence. Finally, resilience is a journey, not a destination. It's a skill that develops over time through experience, practice, and reflection. The more you face challenges, the stronger you become. Each setback you overcome adds another layer to your resilience, preparing you for future trials. It's a continuous process of learning, growing, and becoming the best version of yourself. Remember, resilience isn't about being unbreakable. It's the ability to bend without breaking, to rise after every fall, and to keep moving forward no matter what. Life will test you, but those tests are opportunities to grow stronger, wiser, and more capable. Embrace the challenges, learn from them, and let them shape you into a person who thrives in the face of adversity. Because in the end, resilience is not just about surviving, it's about thriving. It's about becoming someone who can face life's storms with courage and come out on the other side stronger than ever. At the core of every meaningful transformation lies a single, undeniable truth. You must take full ownership of your life. It's not about blaming others, circumstances, or the past. True growth begins when you accept responsibility for where you are and commit to where you want to be. Taking ownership empowers you to move from a place of helplessness to a position of control. Ownership is about acknowledging that while you may not have control over everything that happens, you have complete control over how you respond. This shift in perspective changes the game. When you stop waiting for others to fix things or for circumstances to align perfectly, you take back your power. Every decision you make becomes a deliberate step toward your goals, no matter how small it seems in the moment. One of the most liberating aspects of ownership is realizing that your choices define your reality. Your habits, actions, and mindset directly influence the outcomes you experience. If you're not where you want to be, the question isn't who's to blame, but rather, what can I change? This mindset encourages growth and opens the door to solutions. It's not about perfection, it's about progress. Taking ownership also means letting go of excuses. Excuses are the stories we tell ourselves to avoid accountability. They might feel comforting in the moment, but they rob you of the opportunity to improve. When you stop making excuses and start focusing on solutions, you begin to see possibilities where there were once only limitations. Excuses are the chains that bind. Ownership is the key that sets you free. One common excuse that holds people back is the belief that they lack the resources to succeed. But the truth is, resources are rarely the problem. Resourcefulness is. When you take ownership, you find ways to make things happen, even when the odds are stacked against you. You learn to leverage what you have, seek out opportunities, and create value. Resourcefulness isn't about having all the answers, it's about being willing to search for them. Another critical aspect of ownership is the willingness to face your fears. Fear is often the biggest barrier to growth, but it loses its power when you confront it head on. Taking ownership means acknowledging your fears without letting them dictate your actions. Courage isn't the absence of fear, it's acting in spite of it. Each time you face a fear, you expand your comfort zone and strengthen your ability to handle challenges. Ownership also extends to your relationships. How you treat others and how you allow others to treat you are reflections of the standards you set for yourself. Healthy relationships require mutual respect, communication, and boundaries. When you take ownership of your interactions, you stop tolerating negativity and start fostering connections that uplift and inspire. You teach others how to treat you by the way you treat yourself. Accountability is a key component of ownership. It's not enough to set goals, you must hold yourself accountable for achieving them. This doesn't mean being harsh or overly critical. It means staying committed to your promises, both to yourself and to others. Accountability builds trust, both internally and externally. It shows that you're serious about your growth and that you value integrity. At times, taking ownership requires making tough decisions. Growth often involves sacrifice, whether it's letting go of bad habits, toxic relationships, or limiting beliefs. These choices can be uncomfortable, but they're necessary for progress. When you take ownership, you prioritize long-term benefits over short-term comfort. You understand that every decision shapes your future and that the cost of staying the same is far greater than the cost of change. It's important to note that ownership isn't about control, it's about responsibility. You can't control every situation, but you can control how you prepare for and respond to it. This distinction is crucial. Trying to control everything leads to frustration and burnout, while focusing on what you can control brings clarity and peace of mind. Ownership is about channeling your energy where it matters most. Taking ownership also means celebrating your wins, no matter how small. Acknowledging your progress reinforces the belief that your efforts are making a difference. It's easy to get caught up in what's left to do, but taking time to appreciate how far you've come keeps you motivated. Each step forward is a testament to your commitment and a reminder that you're capable of achieving great things. Finally, ownership is a lifelong practice. It's not a one-time decision, but a continuous process of self-reflection, adjustment, and growth. There will be setbacks and moments of doubt, but each challenge is an opportunity to reaffirm your commitment to yourself. Ownership isn't about being perfect. It's about showing up for yourself every day, even when it's hard. When you take ownership of your life, you unlock a sense of freedom and empowerment that no external force can provide. You stop being a passenger and become the driver, charting your own course and embracing the journey with confidence and purpose. Ownership isn't just a mindset, it's a way of life. It's the foundation upon which all growth is built, and it's the key to unlocking your full potential. Take a moment to reflect on where you are and where you want to go. Are you ready to take full ownership of your journey? The choice is yours and the possibilities are endless. It's time to step into your power, embrace responsibility, and create the life you've always envisioned. Because when you own your life, you own your future. At the heart of every remarkable transformation lies a profound belief. Belief in your ability to grow, belief in your resilience to overcome, belief that your dreams are worth pursuing. This belief doesn't come from outside sources, it's cultivated from within. It's not something you stumble upon, but something you build over time through intentional thought and action. When you believe in yourself, you create a foundation that supports every aspect of your life. Belief is the force that pushes you forward when doubt tries to hold you back. It's what keeps you moving, even when the road ahead looks uncertain. But belief alone is not enough. It must be paired with consistent, purposeful action. Together, they create a cycle of momentum that drives you towards success. One of the greatest obstacles to belief is self-doubt. Doubt has a sneaky way of creeping into your mind and convincing you that you're not capable, not worthy, or not ready. It's a voice that feeds on fear and thrives in inaction. Even the smallest step forward weakens its power. Each action you take reinforces your belief in yourself, creating a positive loop that propels you toward your goals. Belief isn't about knowing everything will go perfectly. It's about trusting that you'll figure things out as you go. It's about accepting that challenges will come and that you have the strength to face them. This mindset turns obstacles into opportunities and failures into lessons. It shifts your focus from what could go wrong to what could go right. To strengthen your belief, it's essential to surround yourself with positivity. The people you spend time with, the content you consume, and the thoughts you entertain all shape your mindset. Choose to be around those who uplift and inspire you. Seek out stories of resilience and success that remind you of what's possible. Fill your mind with ideas that encourage growth and optimism. Belief is also about setting intentions. When you define what you want and commit to achieving it, you send a powerful message to yourself and the universe. Intentions clarify your path and provide a sense of purpose. They act as a guiding star, helping you navigate challenges and stay focused on your goals. Write down your intentions and revisit them regularly. Let them remind you of why you started and where. Action Action is the bridge between belief and achievement. It's easy to get stuck in planning, dreaming, or waiting for the perfect moment. But progress only happens when you take action. Start small if you need to, but start. Each step forward builds momentum, strengthens your confidence, and brings you closer to your goals. Remember, action doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be consistent. Taking action also means embracing discomfort. Growth often requires stepping outside your comfort zone and facing challenges that test your limits. But it's in these moments of discomfort that true transformation occurs. Each time you push past fear, you expand your capabilities and prove to yourself that you're stronger than you thought. Discomfort isn't a sign of failure, it's a sign of progress. Another powerful way to align belief and action is through visualization. When you visualize your goals as if they've already been achieved, you create a mental blueprint that guides your actions. Visualization isn't about daydreaming, it's about mentally rehearsing success. Picture yourself overcoming obstacles, achieving milestones, and living the life you desire. This practice reinforces your belief and helps you stay motivated. Consistency is key. Belief and action must be practiced daily to create lasting change. It's not about making huge leaps overnight. It's about showing up every day with a commitment to progress. Celebrate small wins along the way and use them as fuel to keep going. Consistency turns effort into habit and habit into success. Resilience plays a crucial role in maintaining belief and action. Setbacks are inevitable, but they don't have to derail your journey. When things don't go as planned, take a step back, reassess, and keep moving forward. Resilience is about bouncing back stronger, learning from failures, and refusing to give up. It's a testament to your commitment and belief in yourself. Gratitude is another powerful tool. When you focus on what you're grateful for, you shift your perspective from scarcity to abundance. Gratitude reminds you of the progress you've made, the opportunities you've been given, and the support you have. It fuels your belief in yourself and inspires you to keep taking action. Make gratitude a daily practice and watch how it transforms your mindset. Finally, remember that belief and action are lifelong practices. There's no finish line to personal growth. There's only continuous evolution. As you achieve your goals, new aspirations will emerge and the cycle will begin again. Embrace this journey with an open heart and a curious mind. Celebrate how far you've come and look forward to what lies ahead. Your belief and actions are the greatest tools you have to create the life you want. They empower you to turn dreams into reality, challenges into triumphs, and setbacks into comebacks. You have everything you need within you to succeed. Trust yourself, take the leap, and watch what unfolds. This is your moment. Believe in it, act on it, and make it yours.